Welcome back. It's 6:47, and in today's edition of Pet Talk, Dr. Jen Klabundy from Northwood Animal Hospital is giving us a little insight into the happiness of our pets.
Right.
And we're talking about cats and dogs, and there's some cues we can look for, like their play bow.
Right, so play bow, if you see this, I've seen cats do this as well. Primarily it's a dog thing. That's where their hind end is way up in the air and their front pads are down on the ground. And what do you think this means?
It means they're ready to play.
They are excited, they are attentive, they're ready to play, exactly.
I think dogs look really cute when they do that, and their tail's usually wagging. And
I do too.
I love it.
Which brings us to the
next thing I was going to ask you about, the tail wagging.
Yes, and this, typically you see this and you think that your pet is happy or excited, which can be true, but it can also be a sign that your dog is scared or frightened.
Okay.
Lots of dogs, prior to biting, will wag their tail a little bit, so you have to pick up on other body cues and expressions to tell, is my dog, excited and happy, or is this a nervous tail wagging?
Oh, so that's one that can be very misleading.
It really can
too. Okay.
Absolutely, and kids see this. Oh, the dog's tail is wagging. They run up to pet it, and this is how kids get bit.
Yeah. What about the freeze? What does that mean?
Freeze. This is when your pet, cats do this as well, is walking, and all of a sudden they just freeze, and this means that they're very scared and uncertain. Proceed with caution around these pets, because again, this can be a good sign that the dog is about to bite.
They're going to show aggression by freezing. Okay.
Exactly.
And rolling over.
Yes. And so what do you think this one means?
Maybe they have like an itch on their back.
That could be, for sure. It could also be rub my belly. I'm feeling comfortable, affectionate and loving, roll my belly. But also this is a very common sign of submission in a dog.
Okay.
So if they are submissive, they think that someone is trying to dominate them, they're scared, they'll flip over on their back. A great way to tell if your pet here is submissive or happy and comfortable is check their tail. Where is their tail, the tail position? And if it's between the legs, it means that they're submissive. And if their tail is relaxed and just laying there, then it means that they're happy.
All right, and one of my favorite ones that dogs do is when their ears perked up.
Yes, and this is a good sign. It's normally associated with good things. It means that they're alert. Something has their attention. My dogs always did this when a deer was in the front yard. Their ears perk right up, and they're focusing in on what they have, in their line of sight.
All right, so lots of things we can look out for to really get to know your pet better. Thank you so much, Dr. Jen Klabundy from Northwood Animal Hospital, for giving us this little insight into our psyche of our pets. Let's check in again with me.